District 66. Hey, this is Representative Clay Stairs, and it is Sunday, February 2nd, and we are getting ready to head back to the Capitol and start the 60th legislative session here in Oklahoma. And something that I wanted to show you, I've done a couple other videos on this, but what we're doing here is we got on the House, the okhouse.gov website. What we've got, for those of you that would like to keep track of the budget for the state, okay, there's going to be a lot of conversation about the budget this session, a whole lot, and cutting taxes, not cutting taxes, and cutting things out of the budget, adding things to the budget. There's going to be a lot of conversation about that. So for those of you that are interested and would like to keep up with what those negotiations are looking like, if you are one that, like me, you're going, we need more transparency in this, then what you want to do is come to okhouse.gov, okay? And then from this website, scroll right here to Budget HQ, click on this, and this will take you to this page. And we can click on Budget Transparency. And what's going to happen here is you will actually be able to see the budget that we are looking at every single week. Okay? I think this gets updated every Friday. So you can see so far what there is a column in here. And this is the column that the committees, or I'm sorry, the agencies have asked for so far. Okay? All of the agencies, state agencies, have said this is how much money we need in 2026. Okay, again, budget 2025 has already been determined last year. So this year we'll be talking about the 2026 budget. 2025, we have approved the $12.48 billion. And the agencies are asking for an extra $901 million in the 26 budget, up to 13.38. You may have heard that already the Board of Equalization has said that we're not going to have as much money in 26 as we have in 2025. So there's going to be some issues, just like if you're like me, just like when you look at your household income and you're looking at your bills or things you want to do in the upcoming year. You just got to make sure you have the money to do the things you want to do. And right now, the Board of Equalization is saying that the state does not have enough money in 2026 to cover this kind of budget. So, again, you'll see here, this 13.3 is a 7.2% increase over 2025. And again, it's almost $1 billion in increase asked by the agencies. So here are the major agencies right across here that the state appropriates to, or that the state gives money to. When we talk about our tax dollars and where it's going, these are the primary categories of where our money is going. Over here, we have a long list of different line items. And you can, if you want, you can click on each one of these and it will just show you over here what the budget is for that line item. So just really quick, what we're seeing here starts with education and the money that has been asked for by the agency. We can scroll down through here. You can keep going. You got the Arts Council. This is all under education. Although it's not all under the Education Department, okay, the Department of Education. So you can scroll on down and see what all they are asking for here as you come down. And it's going to come on down and go through all of these different things. Da, da, da. And it's going to take forever as you come down looking at each of these. Like I said, or you can just click on Education, and this will give you just the education budget. So you can scroll down, you can see it's a lot shorter than the other one. But this is the budget for education. And let's see here, I want to just come down through here. Healthcare workers, Office of Education, Arts Council, keep coming down, keep coming down. Board of Regents. This is all the higher education. So this is college stuff here. And we keep coming down. Teacher retirement. Bing, bing, bing. Keep on coming down. And then we get to the State Department of Education. Okay. So this is what the State Department of Education is asking for right here. Okay. Just want to make sure you see that. All of this is not the State Department of Education. Okay, you got charter schools as well. Or if you're more interested in like human services, you can come here. And this is the Human Services Agency and what all the different agencies under human service are asking for. So what will happen here is we're going to be going back and forth. I'm going to come again to the agency request. Bing, bang. Get all the way back to the beginning. See if we can get there. Oh, make this easy here. Let's see if I go here. I think it's going to reload it. Yep, sorry about that. But, so, these are what all of the agencies are asking for. And right now, we have all of this right here in this column is what the agencies are asking for. Now, here before too long, the House is going to say, here's how much money we'll give to you. Because we're going to start into the negotiations between the committees in legislation, in the legislature, and the agencies. We're going to start negotiating back and forth. You say you're wanting this, we're willing to give this. We'll give you this, but you got to take this, and so on. So those will go on, and what you'll see is another column that will show up here that will be what the House has said, this is what we'll give you. And then the Senate is going to come and say, here's what we'll give you. And so you'll end up with 3 different columns across here that will say the agency request, the House, and the Senate. All 3 columns. And probably at the beginning, all 3 of those columns are going to be different numbers. Agencies are wanting something. Here's what the House is willing to give. Here's what the Senate is going to give. But then that's where we'll spend the majority of the session is negotiating back and forth between agencies and between chambers to determine what the final budget is going to be. Over time, all 3 of these columns that have the agencies and the House and the Senate, over time, all of those lines will equal. They'll all become the same because we've gone through negotiations. Until eventually, at the very end, all 3 columns will all be exactly the same because we have decided on a budget. And then that budget will go to the Senate, it'll go to the House for us to approve by the end of session. This is, just so you know, this is one of the things that the legislature is commanded to do by our Constitution. We have to balance the budget every year. The state budget's very different than the federal budget. Every single year, we have to balance the budget. So all of that craziness you see at the federal level, that doesn't go on here. So again, okhouse.gov is where you want to go. Click on the Budget HQ, and you can look at the transparency portal, the Budget Transparency Portal, to keep track of the budget. And if you have questions, please reach out and ask me, hey, Clay, it looks like the agencies are wanting this much, but the House isn't going to give them anything. What's going on there? Give me a call. Let's talk about it, because this is literally the map, the behind the scenes look at what's going on with the budget as we go through these negotiations. And again, it's updated every Friday. So hopefully this is helpful. Be sure to share it with others, okay? If people are talking about state spending, this is where you want to go. All right? Bless y'all. And we're looking forward to a big session. Talk to you later. Bye.